Hello everyone! Today, I will be recapping a movie called The Mother, where a 69-year-old woman falls in love with her daughter's boyfriend. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. The movie starts, and we see an old couple, Toots and May, waking up and waiting for a cab to take them to their son Bobby's house in London. Upon reaching their son's house, they are warmly welcomed by their daughter-in-law Helen. Darren, who is handling renovation work at Bobby's house, is also present. After a while, Bobby and Helen leave for work, leaving May and Toots alone with Darren at the house. May strikes up a conversation with Darren in the garden. Later, Bobby takes his parents to their daughter Paula's house. Toots, feeling the effects of old age, struggles to catch his breath, while May remains agile. At Paula's house, a small family reunion takes place, and they all enjoy a nice dinner together, reminiscing about old memories. After dinner, Toots feels unwell and encounters Bobby downstairs, holding his chest. Concerned, Bobby calls for help, and Toots is taken to the hospital where he passes away from a heart attack. Bobby then takes his grieving mother back to his house. An argument ensues between Bobby and Helen about living arrangements. May overhears the argument and decides to go for a walk to give them space. However, she gets lost on her way back and asks strangers for directions. Meanwhile, Paula receives a call from Bobby informing her that their mother is missing. Eventually, May ends up at Paula's house feeling lost and sad. Paula invites her to stay, offering to help with babysitting her son Alex. That night, Paula prepares to go out, and her mother asks about her date, to which Paula jokes and avoids the topic. Later, May allows Alex to sleep in her bed when Paula doesn't return. While trying to sleep, May hears voices and discovers Paula arguing with Darren, who turns out to be her boyfriend. Paula questions Darren about his feelings for her, but he struggles to answer. In frustration, Paula strikes him but quickly regrets her actions and chases after him when he leaves. Alone in sorrow, Paula is later comforted by May, who visits her the next night. During their conversation, Paula confides in May about her relationship with Darren. She reveals that Darren is already married with a son whom he deeply loves. Despite being a kind and sensitive person, Paula is drawn to him and feels she can't live without him. May tries to reason with Paula, pointing out that she might be overlooking the reality of the situation. Paula then opens up about her past, explaining that her desperation for love stems from feeling neglected and unloved by her mother, May. Paula believes that Darren fills a void in her life by appreciating her work and writing. May and Paula's discussion takes a turn as Paula expresses her need for Darren's love, despite his marital status and modest profession as a builder. Paula asks her mother to help her understand Darren's true feelings. When May visits Bobby's house to speak with Darren, they bond over shared memories of Toots. May shows Darren old photos of Toots, leading to a nostalgic conversation. May prepares breakfast for Darren during another visit, and they discuss Paula's future, agreeing that she should reconsider her writing career. They connect over various topics and find common ground. Darren invites May for a drink, and they share a pleasant time together. The two visit a cemetery where Darren shows May a painter's grave with a touching poem engraved on it. Inspired, May expresses her desire to draw it, encouraged by Darren. They enjoy a walk together, and as they share a moment, May unexpectedly kisses Darren, who reciprocates briefly before she stops herself, realizing he is dating her daughter. The next day, Paula proposes involving May in her writers' group, suggesting that she might meet someone nice there. May, still concerned about Paula and Darren's relationship, asks if they have broken up yet, to which Paula responds that they have not. May attends the writers' group as suggested by her daughter and meets an older gentleman named Bruce. Everyone, including Bruce, appreciates May's creative work. Bruce later invites May out for dinner, encouraged by Paula. However, May politely declines, citing fatigue. The following day, May prepares food for Darren again and begins sketching a portrait of him while he works. She reminisces about her youth and asks Darren to meet her in a room, where they become intimate. May appears content after the encounter with Darren, which Paula notices. Paula questions May about Darren, but May denies discussing him with Paula. Paula mentions Darren's lunch visit, prompting May to suggest that sensitive matters require time and effort to address. May questions why Paula remains with Darren, insisting she deserves better. Paula becomes frustrated with May's interference. Darren later visits Paula and they share a kiss, causing May to feel jealous. During dinner, Paula signals for May to give them privacy. May pretends to go for a walk but waits outside until Darren leaves. Alone in London, May tries to clear her mind of confusion and mixed feelings by touring the city. She realizes her deep need for Darren in her life and meets him, suggesting they go upstairs like before. They become intimate once more, and May seems happier afterward. Darren confides in May about his financial struggles, and she offers to help him in any way she can, indicating her growing feelings for him. The next day, Paula visits Bobby and learns about his financial troubles, leading to the need to sell the house. Bobby attributes the financial strain to his wife's business decisions and implies Paula's envy of his wealth. During their conversation, Paula discovers May's graphic portraits in a drawing book and speculates about a possible affair between May and Darren. Bobby is skeptical, suggesting it might be a product of May's imagination. They ponder whether May could be capable of such behavior, revealing a lack of trust or understanding of their mother's character. Days later, Paula attempts to address the situation with her mother but struggles to do so. She suggests a double date involving Bobby, Darren, and Bruce. During the date, Paula informs Darren about Bobby's imminent house sale, upsetting him due to job uncertainty. She announces to everyone that she and Darren will be moving elsewhere soon. Paula deliberately makes May jealous by kissing Darren in front of her. May becomes upset and leaves, with Bruce following her. Later that night, they share intimate moments. Upon May's return home, Paula reveals that she has asked Darren to move in with her and leave his wife, a decision he agrees to. The next day, Bobby confronts his mother, urging her to return to their old house. Although he doesn't explicitly mention her relationship with Darren, it's implied in their conversation. When Darren arrives, Bobby becomes angry and instructs him to finish the work quickly, demanding that both Darren and May leave. Alone in the house, May tries to talk to Darren, but he only seems interested in sexual advances. When she insists on talking, Darren becomes disappointed. He inquires about her money, and May offers it all if he leaves everyone and goes away with her from London. Upon realizing May's true intentions, Darren gets angry, revealing that he was only with her for sex and money. He calls her Paula, indicating his lack of regard for May as an individual. May is saddened by Darren's true nature, while Darren becomes destructive. The following day, May attempts suicide but is stopped by Paula, who had been watching. Paula expresses her desire to keep Darren for herself, citing her losses and May's lack of care as a mother. Feeling guilty, May asks how she can make Paula feel better. Surprisingly, Paula expresses a desire to hit her, believing it will bring her daughter happiness. May allows Paula to hit her as a form of reconciliation. The next day, they visit Bobby's house, where their maid announces her departure from London. She quietly packs her belongings and leaves for home, feeling alone and despondent. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I always love hearing from my viewers, so feel free to leave a comment below with your thoughts on the video or any suggestions for future content. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.